Texas lawmakers this session have introduced a number of bills that would infuse more religion into public schools if they pass. Some of the bills include a bill that would put the Ten Commandments in all public school classrooms. Another bill would allow school districts to decide whether to have a certain time of the day or a period of the day for school employees and students to pray, read the Bible, or other religious texts. These bills aren't necessarily new. They've been introduced in past sessions as well, but there's a newfound enthusiasm behind them and their ability to potentially survive legal challenges because of a 2022 Supreme Court case that some legal scholars say provides an opening for these bills to potentially be ruled as constitutional. The Supreme Court has long held that religion in public schools should be pretty limited. There was a 1980 Supreme Court case in which the Supreme Court ruled that a Kentucky law putting the Ten Commandments in all public schools was unconstitutional. And there have been similar laws that have found that school-sponsored prayer or state-sponsored prayer in schools is also unconstitutional. However, the 2022 case Kennedy v. Bremerton School District did away with the legal test that the Supreme Court had relied on for decades in order to decide when too much religion is being put into public spaces like school. Now that that test appears to be out, many conservative Christians and advocates for bills to put more religion in schools are more enthusiastic as ever at their chances of potentially putting more religion in schools and surviving legal court challenges in the process. We've already seen some similar bills face similar legal challenges. Last year, Louisiana passed a law that would put the Ten Commandments in all public school classrooms. A federal judge blocked that law in November, and a federal appeals court heard arguments about the law in January. The appeals court's decision on this particular law is still pending. But conservatives see the Louisiana law and its passage as a sign to do something similar in Texas. But some religious and legal experts aren't sure that these bills will necessarily be ruled constitutional because they aren't exactly sure how the law could be applied in these cases. And critics of the bill say that they would further erode the line between church and state and hurt the religious freedom of all Texans. To read more, go to texastribune.org.